Alright, that's better. Okie dokie. Can I have my mouse back, please? Why did you steal my mouse? This might be one of those games where I... Yep, okay. Just like Dark Souls 1, it won't let me keep my mouse over on OBS, so this will be a little interesting. Make sure that's set. Oh, I should probably... And scene. Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to 100% run of Mortal Shell. We don't need it too extra bright. Let's go 1.4. Definitely not. Definitely yes. Yeah, DS can be annoying when using multiple monitors. It frustrated me so much. Like, that was my first streaming game ever as well, and it fought me. Every single time, it fought me. Now, this game is really strange. I love it to death, though. I hope you guys like it too. If you like your Dark Souls types, I have a funny feeling you'll probably like this as well. But let's get into it. I couldn't hear anything just now, so I hope the audio is alright. It doesn't look like the... Oh, there's no audio right now. That's probably why. It is... I know it's pretty quiet at this point, but there should be sound coming up. Alright, give me a second, chat. I realized I didn't hook the game audio up correctly. Give me one moment. There we go. I see volume now. Thank you, Souls. Appreciate you letting me know. It's tricky sometimes. The part of streaming I will eventually get used to. Dark Souls for life. All we ever do when we stop playing Dark Souls is we find games that just remind us of Dark Souls. It's like a bad ex, you know? You can't help it sometimes. Destructive behavior. Then we get the urge to replay Dark Souls. Yeah. Hence why I started this entire streaming channel, just so I could actually replay Dark Souls 1 and have an excuse to do it. And that's only partially a joke, by the way. It's kind of true. And the best part is, I want to do it for like all the consoles, so I get to replay Dark Souls 1 at least 2 more times. I can take damage here. I'm like immortal at the moment, so just sort of getting the feel for it again. because I know I am. So there is a chance I might have to restart the game. Maybe. We'll see. The very first achievement of the game is to beat the tutorial boss, who it expects you to lose, you know, typical Dark Souls fashion. But if I beat his ass, I get an achievement. Unfortunately, you don't get anything cool. You get a you get an extra bit of it's like spending money, I guess, but that's about it. I also love that this guy's name is Hadern, because it's just like a misspelled Hun. Which is what the whole game is about. I remember the trick to this guy is to wait for him to harden himself. It's the easiest time to punish him. If you try and attack him willy-nilly, he will absolutely destroy you. So you gotta kind of bait him out. Lagging hitbox. That wasn't very nice. Now you might think that leaping attack is a good time to punish. It's not. It's 100% not a good time to punish him. It's a trick. It's a bait. Whoa, that was lucky. I messed up my timing on that. Gonna do, big guy? You gonna sit on me? Oh, I just might. It has been a long time since I've played this. I never noticed just how much stamina you get given. Like, that is so much to play around with. Like, Dark Souls has been doing this for years. Tiles, maybe? defeat Hadern in the tutorial. That's a rare one too. Yeah, Dark Souls allows me one hit before I have to back off as a strength user. Yeah, but the strength user, that one hit usually really counts. That's what I like about the harden ability in this. Like, it allows you to stay in the fight because you can just harden mid-swing, tank the shot that was meant for you, and then fight back. It's very strategic. Hey, Lucky Look. Welcome back. How you doing? Good to see you again. It has been a while. Hey, glad to see you online on a time where I can actually watch. Yeah, I wish I could stream more often. Unfortunately, Australia times and all that. This is actually getting pretty late for me. Well, welcome. You've caught us just at the beginning of playing my next game, Mortal Shell. An old favorite. I say old, it's like, oh no, it actually is. It's 6 years old now. It's lunchtime for me. Damn, that was 9 hours ago for me. Good night, Hal. I'm heading to sleep. Good night, Aether. Thanks for the lurk. Thanks for the raid. We shall catch up soon. So this game is not Fatal Frame 2. No. Does it still say Fatal Frame 2? I did update everything, so I hope it says that. That's the category on Twitch. Oh, bugger. I didn't think about the category. I will try and fix that. Give me a moment. I sent a friend your link. Hopefully they'll stop by. That would be wonderful. Send as many people my way as you like. Yeah, I will be going back to Fatal Frame in a couple of streams. We've technically finished it now. There's just a few more achievements I have to do, but they're very, very grindy. So I've decided to do the actual grinding itself off screen, and then I'm going to start one of my streams with Fatal Frame and just tick off the boxes as it should be. But yeah, give me one moment while I fix the category. Ayo. Alright, shouldn't be too hard to fix. Yeah, it does say Fatal Frame still. There we go. I done did the fix thing. I done did good. Let me catch on chat real quick before I, whoops, get back to it. You know what a real old classic is? Minecraft Story Mode. Ayo. I should play that again. I should play that on stream. Yeah, I'm getting nods of approval. Alright. Is that even playable anymore? Yes. It definitely is. But you might have to be kind of clever about it. Via a $180 Euro stream key? Yes. And for the 3 extra episodes, get ready to put another 50 on that as well. Spoiler alert, that's what I did. I had it on disc, and when I went to play it, nothing worked. There's free downloads on the Internet Archive. Heard of that, seems sketchy for me. That's very fair. Ooh, why did that happen? Hello? Mortal Shell? Oh, it's there. Hello, game. Alright. I think the game is there now. Okay, that was weird. Flesh and Instinct. Find your first shell. Shell inhabited. A man is more than just a sleeve. So now I have my first mortal shell, if you will. We actually streamed it on my channel recently, the DLC episode's gonna do Season 2 soonish. Hell yeah, I can't wait. I did play and see Season 2, but it felt weird. Like, the story was all over the place, it felt like. I think I kind of got that impression. It was not... I don't think it was as good as the first one, but that's just watching, personally. I didn't play it. Now, I haven't played this in a long time, so I'm gonna be a bit iffy on the controls. But one thing I remember. When you need a break. The first one had some insane stakes. Season 2 had stakes too, but they started at half of the game, so you know it didn't feel quite the same. I'm so good at playing the loot. I'm gonna make a somewhat beeline towards where I know I need to go to start with, but after that, yeah, it gets very iffy. I can't quite remember where I'm supposed to go first. It's not necessarily a linear game. You can kinda take the game at your own pace, but there's definitely like a way you probably should go first, you know? I'm sentimental for Season 1. It's the first game I ever streamed. It's not great, but I like it. I have no attachment to Season 2, so I'll probably be more critical of it. Oh, I love Season 2. I always wanted to beat that thing in VR. Oh, locked chest. Odd looking chest. Let's see. And reveal its effects. So another fun thing is the game. How would I put this? So the game does not tell you what items do. That's another cool thing. It sounds terrible, but yeah, just stick with me. The idea is that in order to see and understand what the items do, you have to use the item. So if I hover over this item, for instance, it'll say down the bottom familiarity and have a bunch of little diamonds. Basically, every time I use it, up to a point, it'll tell you how many to use. It will start to reveal what it actually does. So you could be poisoning yourself or hurting yourself or giving yourself a buff. You don't really know. You just kind of gotta guess until you've used it enough. Which is like a neat little trick. Makes you actually want to use all the items in the game rather than hoard them forever. This here, this first one, the Glimpse of the Reverie, is a really good experience orb, I guess. It's called Glimpses. I get this because I beat Hadern in the tutorial. So this is like the advantage of having beat him. Can I use you? I think you use glimpses to upgrade your characters.
Spirit beckons. I shall name you Foundling, and you may call me Sesta Janessa. You're uninitiated in the Rafird's mysteries, I see. What a curiosity you are, wearing a man like a shell. You've awakened him, but you know nothing of him yet. Fetch me one of his mementos, and some tar too, and I'm sure we can stir up some recollections. Of course, first you must find his name.
Sip the divine tar. So yeah, you also get a upgrade menu, which we have no access to right now because we don't have enough experience. Experience is tar. I don't know why it's tar, but it just is tar. Like in the Dark Souls games, all those spells, miracles, and pyromancies that I'll never use. Yeah, like my 100% of Dark Souls 1, I love doing it, and I will continue to do it forever. But I only use like maybe 10, not even 10%, like maybe like 8% of the entirety of the roster of things you can use, which is why when I try to play the game again, I do try to pick other classes and do other things, so I'm forced to. But then I just straight default to what I like. I do need a bit more tar, so I'm pretty sure this thing gives tar, because it says literally remnant of tar, so let's use one of these. Yeah, that did it. I only needed 250, so we'll do that.
Yes, slowly now.
Tell me what to do.
Brigands pointed us toward the temple. Shunned by the devout, their allegiances lie to those who offer tar, or spirits. They entertain themselves with drunken antics or violent cruelties. They know better than to attack us. But they followed us at a distance, hoping for scraps.
Alright, so the body I first took, his name is Harros, the Vassal. Alright, I don't have nearly enough to actually give him any abilities right now. But that's okay. We'll get around to it. Plenty of game to do. Now these are the other, what would you call them? The other shells. Once I unlock them, this is where they will be, so I can swap to them at will. But for right now, they're just sitting here. And if I touch one, I get a vague sense of where to find them. I use like 5 weapons. Claymore is the best. I have to disagree. I think the Scythe is the best. However, I do use the Claymore a lot. The Claymore is typically the one I turn into my Divine, because you need a Divine weapon at some point. I always turn the Claymore into the Divine. To always take it into the Catacombs with me. I would like to agree, the Scythe is the best, yes. 100%. Sup, my guy? How you doing?
That's better. Thank you. It's been so long since anyone raised a hand toward me in kindness. You seem different. Untouched by false truths. Unfortunately, I have little to offer you. Save for that tarnished seal in your hands. A small gift. But I expect you will find it useful. Would you grant me another favor? Deep within the temples of the devout, you'll find the sacred glands of the revered. Bring the glands back to me, so I can extract the true nectar. Just enough to heal me. Perhaps you too can use it to free yourself from this wretched land, before you end up like me.
Mayhaps. Tarnished Seal. The old prisoner has gifted you the Tarnished Seal. It enables you to parry enemy strikes, interrupting their attacks. The seal will also warn you of incoming unparryable attacks. So I love that. The game basically gives you two methods of parrying. You got your harden, and then you can also parry them. Like, what the hell? The old prisoner has infused the seal, giving you your parry the ability to leave an enemy vulnerable to an empowered riposte. The seal requires great resolve to harness such an infusion. The following empowered riposte will heal you. Ah, that's right, that's a way to heal yourself too. This is really... It's like the bread and butter of the game. It's like the important stuff you need to get good at to really make progress. So LB to parry, RB, empowered riposte, as long as I have riposte. I've got two riposte energy type thingies right now. Noise. What's all this? It's been so long, I don't actually remember everything. I think that's the DLC, this thing here. We don't want to do the DLC, so we're gonna... I'm still gonna talk to it. Enter the Reverie. No, okay, no, we can ignore that. That's DLC. That is for later. All we want to do right now is get on with it. Now, as I was saying before, this is not a big game. It can be a big game because it's difficult to play the first time you've ever played it, but if you know what you're doing, it does happen pretty quick. Oh, hi. Perfect. Petted Vla's cat. He's a chunky boy. Oh, I'm gonna pet him again. I always love, like, the uncertainty of the first, like, pet. Claymore, Bastard Sword, and clubs. I don't think I've ever actually used a club. I don't know why. Unga Bunga has just never really been in me. I do love the Black Knight's Halberd as well. I love it too, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, I've only ever used it in one playthrough, and that was the one I did on stream. And I only used it because I heard how insanely good it was, and I couldn't believe I'd never even tried it. It was also the easiest way to get Kalameet's tail. Like, shockingly easy so. And if we're talking Elden Ring, then Starfist. I've also never used those. I've seen people use, like, the big ball fists for speedruns and stuff, but they look interesting. Give me 1 second, I just want to grab a drink real quick. Alright, I'm back. I also decided to go to the bathroom. Same thing but spikes. Yeah, I did figure as much. I don't know why I've never used them. I guess I just like big sword. Or magic. I do like me some explosive magic. I usually use Black Knight's Halberd when speedrunning DS1. I'm not surprised. After I've had a go with it, it was my default for when things were getting a bit frustrating, because it just ends fights. But I'll always play it back with the scythe if I can. Hands down, best weapon.
My, oh my, aren't you a rare specimen? Rather dashing in that curious attire. And what of on the inside?
Oh my.
You must be a gentleman. Certainly not one of those boorish fanatics. Welcome then. I'll warm some tea. In the meantime, why not take a look at my wares? Surely there's something you'll fancy amongst my collection.
Mayhaps. Nothing I can afford. Gosh. I barely remember what any of this does. Wait, is that? Hang on a sec. Buttons. No, this one. Oh, that's right. So every time I use an item, like, you get more familiar with it. The loot is no exception, and if I keep playing it, I'll be able to, like, play other songs. This one's just a simple loot. I think there's 3 loots in total, so this one's not that interesting. But, first playthrough of DS1, I used the Bastard Sword because it felt nice to swing. Mine was the... what was it? The Dragon's Great Axe that you get from, the sewer dragon, the gaping dragon. I hadn't settled on a weapon until I found that, and I just decided this is it. This is my weapon now. It was also great in PvP, because its special was like a big explosion out from you, and people didn't quite know how to handle it because no one was using the axe. We will max out the loot later. I kind of want to play the game. Now again, I don't remember exactly where I need to go, so we're gonna just have a look around. The old prisoner sits contentedly atop his perch, awaiting the newest. The unborn must be greeted with gifts, but gifts they will bestow, in return for unwavering loyalty. Excuse me. Are any of you guys alive? Now, if I'm gonna die, it's probably gonna be here. I don't remember what this is, but I know that I typically die here. Here we go. I thought I counted. There you go, first death. Just like that. So you get one chance to get back in your body if you die. And I don't remember what it takes, but eventually you'll like recover that ability.
Good. Please, take this mask. It's not unlike my own. It reveals the way of all flesh, beyond life and death, where spirits pass across the threshold. But your spirit is bound here, unwilling to go on. Perhaps it has an obligation left to fulfill. I see.
Alright, so I could actually keep going after that guy. Eventually, I'm sure I'll figure the fight out and win. But I don't think I have to go that way yet. I'll come back when I'm a bit stronger. I don't think there's any reason to have to keep putting myself through that. But what if I win? Maybe I'll get him out of the cave. Oh hey, it's my body. Can I have that? Ooh. You gonna follow me, big guy? Look at all these booby traps. Ah, he's smarter than that. Or his tether won't let him go that far, I don't know. Oops, I thought I halved. I know I can punish without fail. Oh, I thought I backed up enough. I didn't kill the Gaping Dragon first playthrough due to taking the Master Key. I didn't even know you could avoid the fight. I thought you had to at least fight him to get into Blighttown. That's typically why I take the Master Key as my starting gift.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Thank you. It's nice to have your flesh kept safe. Yeah, because I just like how you can straight up ignore places and fights if you want to. Get immediate access to things. Alright, that's the attack I can punish without fail. Triggering it, though, is not a guarantee. Damn it. Alright, I'm starting to get him. I'm starting to understand his attacks. Punish. Let's go, Grisha. Back in your shell, Bernie boy. Or squishy boy, I don't know what to call you. We ain't done yet, boyo. Does he reset? What does these do? This heal? Ooh, health regen. That's nice. Wow, that is miserably terrible regen though. Alright, did you recover? Are you full health again? You are. That sucks. Alright. I'm gonna leave you alone for a second. Excuse me. That's nice. Oh, that's dreadful. Oops. That's alright. As usual, I was probably not supposed to fight him anyway. Well, not supposed to, because he's strong. Woof. You're nasty. I'll try that again, buddy. There you go, friend. Why can't I see your health? Now I can. Oh, I got killed by a lowlife. No. My life was too low. Amazing. I can kill the tutorial boss, but I get beaten by something like that. Oof.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Oh, I forgot about these little assholes. Yay, poison. That's fun. What have I got? Maybe this heals poison. Nope. That gives me poison. Excellent. There we go. I'm extremely familiar with it now. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's another fun thing. So because I'm familiar with it now, rather than taking poison damage when I eat it, I gain an immunity to poison for a little bit of time. How neat. Back here. Man, you are just mean. You wait until I get re-familiar with this game again. I'm gonna come back and destroy you. Okay, now it's just you and me, buddy. Ooh. The hell was that? 3 ornate tokens. Ah, okay, someone's taking pot shots at me. That's what that sound is. Let me fix that for you. Oh. Dang it. Woohoo. Whoa, hi, hello everyone. Okay, I am surrounded, and I'm feeling very unsafe right now. Buttons. Cool boy, that's more enemies. Oh, I don't want to go this way. I know this direction. This is like one of the last places you visit. Oh, I pressed the... this is going so well. So I really like this game, chat. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going great.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Honestly, despite the setbacks, I am actually having a lot of fun with this. This is still one of my favorite games. It definitely does take a bit of getting used to. But once you figure it out, and you get a real good mastery of how the mechanics work, oh, this game is so fun. What's Mortal Shell? This is Mortal Shell. Hello, Skinner. How you doing? I wish I could explain the story, but I can't. There is probably a really good video on YouTube about it. But I'm like a squishy dude who wears other people And the people I wear give me like different abilities. This guy is just kind of your stock standard, so he's not too special. There's two of them. That's really bad. Haha. Oops, that was a bad idea. Alright, we got one of them. Oh, I'm still alive. Sort of. Ah. Gameplay-wise, it's a Souls-like. Yes, definitely. Ah, slime possession. Pretty much. Acquired inferior moonshine. So I should probably... Yeah, I should just use these items so I can see what they actually do. Because I don't remember. So for starters, I know I don't want to use these coins. These coins are straight up heals, but they're very useful. I do remember that. And they're very limited. So I'm going to take these off. Effigy of Haros, use iron to reveal its effect. Use 4 more times to reveal further details. Cannot be used. This shell is already inhabited. Interesting. I think it doesn't tell me, but I think this will automatically put me in Haros' shell if I'm not in it. So we'll take that off. We'll keep the welt cap. We don't need Glimpse of Futility. I definitely want my loot, but we'll add that to the end. Don't like you. Alright. Let's put on all the other things. So we go assign to quick slot. Ooh, rotten food. Excellent. Put that there. Moonshine. Ornate token. Oh my god, weed rat! They call it roasted rat, but look at that, it's on a stick. That is a weed rat, if I've ever seen one. So you possess the armor or the corpse. It's implied that you possess the corpse in the armor. Because the whole premise is that you yourself have no identity. So the corpse that you're possessing does have one, but you don't know about it. And so you unlock their memories and their experiences to become stronger, and in turn you get to know about them. Let's see. So I've got to make sure I'm only using items that I actually need to upgrade. So I'm maxed out with this one. So let's trade that for roasted rat. Right, rotten food. Restores a small amount of health at a large cost to resolve. Ah, okay. Shoo. You were strong. Something like that, please. Rotisserie style. Ah, okay. I think this is the first area to be going to. Now the clever thing to do is just to lure them out one by one. That was very lucky. gotten the ones I needed to. I thought up was to use items. Okay, this won't let me use it. Fine. We'll use a webcam. So yeah, this game really does reward you if you're very good at parrying. Unfortunately, I only have my moments. Oh. Oh no, he killed me. I'm making a very slow progress.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ah. Excuse me, sir. Whoa. What's down here? Ooh, a fairy ring. There's nothing in it. The Grisha is following me. Oh. Ooh, I think this is a mini-boss. Oh no, it's another shell. But I think that's also a mini-boss. Or not. Never mind. My next shell. Inhabit unknown shell. Shell inhabited. Unknown shell. So this guy seems to have a bit more HP than the previous one. Come on, big guy. It is so refreshing when you, like, actually pull off the things. 2 at this area. Hey, look, my corpse. Oops. Oh, that's interesting. Because I took the Harris's shell back, it swapped me back to, well, Harris. Makes sense. I'm back. Welcome back, Lucky Luke. I have made it a tiny bit further than where I was, which is good. Ooh, congealed nectar. Nice. Ugh, what a shot. Whoa, alright, I see. I see the trap. I see what you were doing. Let's see. Oh, wonder why I can't heal. Oops. Try that again. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Yeah, we got this. Parry this. Get out of here. I wonder why it won't let me heal, though. It says I've got 3. No, I'm reading it wrong. 3 is the inventory slot. I've got none. That's why I can't heal. I can read. Admittedly, that wasn't very well explained, but you know. Noish. Oh, you think I don't know? You think I don't see things? Try me. Ooh. Maybe don't try me. Hiya. Alright, should we just be this guy now? Nice, get some glimpses. Always like glimpses. A chest I can't open. Excellent. How are we doing on items? What do we got? Alright, what does this do? Scripture Defiance, a tattered remnant of a sermon. Sure. Next parry refunds resolve on success. Ooh. Fancy. Ugh. Whoa! I swear he went from sitting to being in my face. Are we dead? No, we're not. You wanna fight me? You come down here where there's no one shooting bolts at me. on. Alright. Now I'll deal with the bold asshole. Alright, excellent. This is the first dungeon, quote unquote. Again, you can technically play this game in any order. You do not have to go from point A to point B and so on and so forth. But this would be like the first place you probably want to visit.
You've kept me waiting, foundling.
Oh, it's swapped my shells back again.
Do not worry. 'Tis only a jest. This path ahead is littered with monuments to suffering. Thought I might lighten the mood. Not that I've ever had much talent for humor. I once knew a man who took the sacrament of ashes. He laughed all the time. Now I'm rambling like an old crone. You're here for another sip, aren't you?
I want to say yes, but at the same time... Oh, let's at least discover this guy's name. Who is this guy? Solomon the
Existence
Scholar.
is a curious matter. The greatest triumph in the universe, gifted and squandered. I shan't make the same mistakes as my brother. When the moment comes, I'll exercise restraint.
Interesting. So what are you all about? An empowered riposte, chance to restore. Solomon gives a small amount of resolve when being struck while hardened. Oh, that's good. What do these do? Kick, harden in the air. Harden in the air. When do you get a chance to harden in the air? Regain last chance upon defeating enough foes. Ooh, that's good. When talking to an NPC, Solomon gains a segment of resolve. Nice. As well quickly and gains a glimpse on reading lore for the first time. Okay, I think I probably want to play as Solomon. He has some pretty decent stuff. Ooh, new weapon? New weapon? Well, that's what you get for tearing open a book page. You don't... You get spiders. That's what you get. You get spiders if you tear books. That was probably well deserved, honestly. If I want to get the new weapon, I do think I actually have to defeat this guy. Oh, whoa. That was quicker than I thought. fair, I stopped taking it, I wouldn't say seriously, but I started not being as careful as I should be. If I treat him exactly the same as the tutorial, this shouldn't actually be a problem. So be careful. Take it easy, take it slow. What's the rush? That wasn't nice. Dang it. Gain. Again. Oh, it throws me straight back in. Awesome. Can I pause? Call them fish. Alright, he's giving me a second. That's nice. To be fair, because of course it's fair, I am quite underleveled. I haven't leveled up at all, and my weapons are also at lowest upgrade, so it is going to take a little bit. I'm gonna grab let's go get my shell real quick. Hey, buddy. So regardless of if I stagger him, no matter what, step out after 3 hits max. We should be fine. Say I don't appreciate bringing myself back down to 1 hit away to get through the whole fight. You know what? We'll get there. Oh, nice. calm down. So much reach. I'm like backing up a little bit more than I need to. We're almost there. Ooh, no, 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 no. You don't learn. Only I may learn. Alright, last one. Gotcha. Get out of here, Hidden. Respectfully. Now, I could not tell you why we get eaten by fish, but it happens. And with that, we get a new weapon, the Smoldering Mace. Just entered the place and there's already a guy trying to gank me. I was trying really hard to do the parry so I could heal myself, but I just couldn't get the timing. Fortunately, I do believe I respawn here now. Yeah, boy. Now, I don't have to use the mace. I can go back to the sword, which is probably a smarter choice. But they're all equally underleveled, so I don't think it matters that much. Alright. Come on, Night Boy. Up is good. Down is secrets. In the dark. Ooh, I got a foundry soon. Their messiah planted his seeds and left. They seek a utopia which cannot exist. Charmed and forgotten, choking on the nectar of false gods, how high and mighty will they be when they consume this poison? Stricken with all the ills that consumed his kin, Imrod, last of the indecipherable, dragged himself from the immolation. He witnessed, as you will one day, the consecrated living flame, always becoming, always feeding, as it forms flakes away in torrents of ash. These doors. Oh. Do not. You may not. You have a tether, sir. How far will you go? Sorry for not texting much. I'm working on a video and I kind of space out all the time. This is the right place for you, it seems. I love it when I get to talk to people while I stream, but the whole point of most of these was to have something nice playing in the background while you do your own business. So please, space out, space away, if you will. I'm just happy you're here. I didn't know you were coming. You're probably right, honestly. Ooh, a bunch of mortal tokens. We do... Alright, I will actually use some because I have no life. I'm literally sitting on nothing. What can we... I'll just try to use it. Oh, hang on, no, the idea is that I will heal when I harden through attacks. That's what that's about. Mubby. So we are playing Mortal Shell Nico One-Shot Edition. Didn't know that. Yeah, me either. Was not expecting that. Ew. Won't open. Oh, door is locked. Door is locked. Fix the door. So, I obviously won't be doing it this run, but as you beat the game, you do unlock, like, different GUI guys, I guess. The base, what is inside the shell. And for some of the achievements I'm going to have to go for, it is basically a one-shot run. You have to beat the whole game without dying once. And it's kind of like that. You try and hit my day. Thanks for the recovery, pal. I don't appreciate you bringing your friends. Sucker. Will this really work? Can I just... Nah, it won't let me keep doing that, right? Nah, I didn't think so. But I mean, summoning two of you guys at once is kind of mean, so I think it's fair. Ooh, I didn't think that would reach. Yeah, the adept. Hee hoi hoi hoi. Haha! It worked. Haha, ooh. Ooh, quenching acid, yes. So, I don't remember a lot about this game, but I know quenching acid is very good. That is how I upgrade my weapons, so they do more damage. Usually I pour it into the hallowed sword, because it's probably the most versatile weapon you get. It's not my favorite weapon. I actually don't even remember what my favorite weapon is, I just know where to get it. Hi. I bet you're wondering where you messed up. I think I'm doing pretty well with just this weapon, to be honest, though. Oh, you. I remember you. Run, 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 run. Whew, that was lucky I had my, recharge on. So he's not necessarily bad to deal with, but he's like big, excuse me, big AoE guy. It's the ads that you gotta worry about. See what happens when you're not subscribed? You get ads and all. Blood. Alright. I think there's probably still more guys in here. There is. Oh no. Failed. Well, that's very unfortunate. I was hoping to get a little bit further, but that is interesting. I died exactly at the end of my stream time. I would keep going into the night, because it is technically my Friday today, because Easter weekend. But, tomorrow, nice and early, I haven't added it to my schedule, because I've been so busy, but tomorrow, from early in the morning, I will be streaming with Silvertrain over on, well, actually it'll be a dual stream. So we'll be streaming together at the same time. We're going to be playing Resi 3. I should probably get off this, let's get over to here. Excuse you. Can I? Thank you. Here we go. Pop this on. There we go. Excellent. Now we're all set. We're nice and cozy by our, Firelink Shrine. Technically, this is the Anor Londo Shrine, but you'd only know that if you know, Dark Souls. Anyway. Thank you all for coming and hanging out and being here with me. We did not, unfortunately, 100% Fatal Frame to Crimson Butterfly Remake tonight. We will, at the start of one of my streams coming up, I will let you all know when that happens, and we will add it to 100% pile. It's a bunch of nasty grinding, which I'm not going to sit here and bore everyone with that, so I will do that off screen and share the spoils with you instead. But yeah, in, I guess, 12 hours time, a little under 12 hours time, Silvertrain and I will be playing Resident Evil 3 Remake. Be my first ever dual stream, looking forward to it. I hope you all can come join us then. I think that's all really need to announce. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thanks to everyone who stuck around. Appreciate it. Anyone who was lurking, please continue to enjoy your evening, and happy time zones. Alright. Good night, everybody.